Listen, you can love me, and I know some of you hate me as well. But the one thing you will always do is respect me and appreciate the way I approach the game and what I've given to this game. Thank you. I'm so proud of these two men standing right behind me tonight. See, they're on their own basketball journey, and no matter how far they choose to go, they're not cheating this game. And that inspires me. When the season ended, I said I wasn't sure if I was going to keep playing. And I know a lot of experts told you guys what I said, but I'm here now speaking for myself. In that moment, I'm asking myself if I can still play without cheating the game. Can I give everything to the game still? Truth is, I've been asking myself this question at the end of the season for a couple years now. I just never openly talked about it. I don't care how many more points I score or what I can or cannot do on the floor. The real question for me is, can I play without cheating this game? The day I can't give the game everything on the floor is the day I'll be done. Lucky for you guys, that day is not today.
I'm rich, bitch!
Okay, G's up, little scrap. I got money, be me, money in the bank.
I got money in the bank.
Yeah.
Shout out what you drink. I got money in the bank.
Yeah.
Shout out what you drink. I got money in the bank.
Yeah.
Shout out what you drink. I got money in the bank.
Yeah.
Shout out what you drink.
I'ma get that dough and fuck with them hoes. Young ladies that know me know Strap is a pro. Fill up at the bar, go get a massage. Buy me a couple, we can make it a menage. You be trying hard, but nigga don't start. You be doing shit that's gon' get you to the mall. I go get that paper, a mega fucking watch. I be pulling up knots, they can buy me a yacht. Hold on, baby, please, go get on your knees. If you don't do it for me, then you do it for the cheese. Yeah, I got extra weed. Yeah, money long like sleep. Yeah, if a nigga try to creep, I got extra heat. Got a bank account with a large amount. If a nigga wanna go, nigga, we can let it bounce. Take it outside, nigga, fuck falling back. Killer sprint up in the club, ballin' with a bigger
I
stack.
got money in the bank.
Yeah.
Shout out what you drink. I got
Because this is my very first championship in 10 years as part of the Sons of Fantasy Football League. Yes, I'm that petty. And we're down to speech. So first of all, I'd like to thank the Academy for this prestigious honor. This is 10 years in the making for me. Now, why is this victory so much sweeter for me? Well, a couple reasons. First, I silenced the biggest shit talk I've ever seen, other than where you at, bro. Secondly, took down the number 1 seed. Miggs got to hand it to you. You had us by the balls all year, bro. But why is this victory even so much sweeter? Because I took down and destroyed and pulverized Mr. Awesome, a.k.a. Dr. Dew. This trophy will go on a celebration tour. Work home, and then the bed. With Mrs. LGHS Yakad Salbel. LG number 2, folks, is probably going to be in the making. So, until next season, fellas, I'm a champ.
You ready? Let's go.
Touchdown reception. Flip it, baby. Third down and 6.
Yeah. For those of you that want to know what we're all about, it's like this, y'all. This is 10% luck, 20% skill, 15% concentrated power of will, 5% pleasure, 50% pain, 100% reason to remember the name. He doesn't need his name up in lights, he just wants to be heard, whether it's the beat of the mic. He feels so unlike everybody else, alone, in spite of the fact that some people still think that they know him, but fuck him, he knows the code. It's not about the salary, it's all about reality and making some noise, making a story, making sure his click stays up. That means when he puts it down, Tox picking it up. Let's go. Anyway, he never really talks much. Never concerned with status, but still even starstruck. Humble through opportunities given despite the fact that many misjudge him cause he makes a living from writing raps. Put it together himself, now the picture connects. Never asking for someone's help or to get some respect. He's only focused on what he wrote. His will is beyond reach, and now it all unfolds. The skill of an artist. This is 20% skill, 80% beer, be 100% clear. Cause Ryder was ill. Who would've thought he'd be the one that set the West in flames? And I heard him wreck it with the crystal method, name of the game. Came back, dropped Megadeth, took him to church. I like Bleach, man. Why you had the stupidest verse? This dude is the truth. Now everybody giving them guest spots and stocks through the roof. I heard him fucking with that stock.
This is 10% luck, 20% skill, 15% concentrated power of will, 5% pleasure, 50% pain, 100% reason to remember the name.
Call him Ryder, he's sick and he's spitting fire and Mike got him out the dryer, he's hot. Found him in Fort Minor with top, but a fucking nihilist porcupine. He's a prick, he's a cop, the type women wanna be within rappers. Hope he gets shot. 8 years in the making, patiently waiting to blow. Now the record we should notice taking over the globe. He's got a partner in crime, his shit is equally dope. You won't believe the kind of shit that comes out of this kid's throat. He's not your everyday on the block. He knows how to work with what he's got, making his way to the top. He often gets a comment on his name. People keep asking him, was it given that birthday doesn't stand for an acronym? No, he's leaving proof. Put him rocking the booth. He'll get you buzzing quicker than a shot of vodka with juice. Him and his crew on the rain is one of the best. Dedicated to what they do and give 100%.
Forget Mike, nobody really knows how or why he works so hard. It seems like he's never got time because he writes every note and he writes every line. And I've seen him at work when that light goes on in his mind. It's like a design is written in his head every time before he even touches the key or speaks in a rhyme. And those motherfuckers he runs with, the kids that he signed, ridiculous, without even trying. How did they do this? This is 10% luck, 20% skill, 15% concentrated power of will, 5% pleasure, 50% pain, 100% reason to remember the name. This is 10% luck, 20% skill, 15% concentrated power of will, 5% pleasure, 50% pain, 100% reason to remember the name.
Shortest distance on the third down. They try to go the distance, and they will. Sheeta, cheat code again. Hurry, touchdown.
Caught one right there on a 3-yard touchdown reception. Flip it, baby.
Are you tired of the same old boring league manager note? Do you find it hard to even find the league manager note? Are you missing key information trying to shift through paragraphs and paragraphs of information? Missing key details such as auction inflation? Do you even know where the league manager note is? Coming this year to Sons of Fantasy Football League, a new way to keep up with league notes and new news. Introducing the Sons of Fantasy Football League newsletter. Presented to you in a beautifully new designed newsletter, the league manager note each week will be delivered to you and hopefully will be easier for you to read and, more importantly, retain new news and information going on in our league. If you ever read a league manager note before, and hopefully you have, still there are all your favorites, such as weekly recaps, player highlights, King of the Hill, power rankings. In addition to your favorites, introducing new sections such as comments of the week, an opt-ed section where you can voice your opinion to the league and to the commissioner himself. And of course, last but not least, everyone's favorite moment of the week, the Clegger of the week. Redesigned to distribute the newest, lowest member of the week. Sons of Fantasy Football League newsletter. Coming soon this year. Hey everybody, how's it going? Hope everybody's having a good summer. Coming to a close, of course. What that means is fantasy's right around the corner. Wasn't even planning on showing my pretty face this year because it's an auction draft and no draft order to determine. Nonetheless, I did end up throwing out a couple changes to you. If you haven't seen them already, I did throw them out in sleepers, so please, for the love of God, keep up with the information I send out on there. Please check it out. 2 of them are in detail. You can go ahead and vote for them when you're ready. The third one I did say I wanted to bring up in the video because I wanted to present it to you and give you as much information as possible. It's a change I've been debating for a long time. Every little wrinkle, every little change I put into this league was really leading up to this point. So what is it? I'll just get right into it, I guess. That change would be a relegation league. And what does that mean? If you're familiar with soccer across the pond, specifically the Premier League, which, to be honest, the new logo kind of got inspired by that, partly because of this reason. In that Premier League, the lower teams are demoted to a lesser league, and the teams that win that lesser league are promoted to the top league. So that's how it would work here, is basically the last place team would get demoted to a lower league. To be 100% honest with you, I'm not even sold 100% on this video. I do have some hesitations, which I'll get into in a little bit, but relegation does check a lot of boxes. Any new members that we get, it would be a perfect way to vet those new members, as they would have to start in the lower league and work their way up to our top. So it would kind of weed out the lesser competition and those that are less committed to fantasy. It would keep the competition in our main league at its best. Think about it as the creme de la creme, because if you think about it, the 11 best teams will stay at the top, and it's an ever-evolving or revolving door of talent, pool of talent, to ensure we're always getting the highest form of competition. Another box it would check would be the punishment. Honestly, Reddit was fun for Clegg, but that's about it. Nobody else wants to do it, which is fine. And if you really think about it, any punishment is kind of juvenile at this age. Like, I mean, what are we going to do? Go to IHOP or go stand in a corner? It's all kind of stupid. This is a punishment with actual consequences. To me, is the best kind of punishment. It would force everybody to be engaged throughout the whole year, because this is a punishment you absolutely do not want to be, which is essentially being kicked out of the league. How would this work? Basically, I would find 4 to 8 players every year. If they change, whether or not they change, we'll see. But basically, 4 to 8 players. The league itself would be different from ours. So basically, no keepers, possibly no PPR, definitely no league manager notes or any draft videos. Lord knows I do enough for one league. For the league pot in the lower league, we'll probably do $50 to $100 a player, depending how many people we get. The winner would double their money, and actually the remaining amount of money would funnel back up to the top to us in the main league for a new payout or a higher payout. So basically the lower level would be funding the top level, as it should be, make fantasy great again. But we'll work out these kinks if we move forward with this proposal. Their draft would actually be an online draft. If we have enough time this year, they'll be more than welcome to come and sit at the kiddie table and watch our draft. I think it would be actually pretty cool to have 2 leagues drafting at the same time. But we'll work out these kinks if we move forward with this. So basically, my only hesitation with this really is losing any of you guys. I do not want to do this if I don't get a yes. More importantly, 100% commitment. So I know it's going to suck whoever gets the first demotion. Whoever that's going to be is going to be pretty hot about it, but you got to think about the long run and really the totality of the league. Really, we're moving from a 12-team league to a 14, 16, 18-team league as a whole. So we're really just bumping up our community, and I know it's going to suck, but that's my only hesitation, is if anybody does not want to get involved in that kind of thing. So think about it. Let me know what your thoughts are. We kind of discussed it at the draft this year, if this is something that we don't want to do this year, maybe next year. So if you have any questions, let me know. Bring it up in group chat if you guys want to discuss it, or maybe we'll discuss it at another time. So that's change proposal number 3, and Bumblebee Tuna.